and welcome to 9 Holes with the Captain. This is where we're going to do 9 questions over the 9 holes of golf, get to know a little bit this man here. It's a bit of a dull spring April day, but it's never dull with Peter around. So we're going to fire off with question number 1 here on the first tee, which is, Peter, we know your name, Peter Domeij. Where you from, and also handicap status playing golf.
Yeah. So my name's Peter, as you said. I'm from just outside of Stockholm in Sweden. Working with IT before I retired.
Your background was computers. IT,
yes, from mid-80s and so on.
The in crowd.
Yeah. And my handicap right now is 7.9.
Very good. Good standard, single figure handicap.
Yeah.
And you spend kind of half a year out here? Spend about half a year here, half a year back in Sweden, right?
Yeah.
That's the kind of, so you're finished work?
Yes. Been there, done that.
Isn't that lovely? We're only dreaming. And right, so what we're going to do is we're going to play a little bit of golf, and as we go round, we're going to get to know Peter a little bit more. So by the end of the 9 holes, you'll feel like you've known him since childhood. That's the idea. So question number 2 on hole number 2 is why, when, how did you start playing golf?
I actually started 35 years ago. And why? My wife, she was brought up here, and I was going to meet her parents for the first time, and my friend told me, if you're going to Marbella, you have to start playing golf. So I did.
Well, that's as good a reason as any, isn't it?
Yeah. And I got caught in it immediately. I was, just caught up in golf. And I've been ever since, really. I had a few years where my golf was going so bad I was actually thinking of quitting, but then, fortunate enough, Kaisa still wanted to play, and I said, I'll keep you company, and it became better again, like golf does. You have your ups and downs.
Yeah, exactly. So your first experience with golf was here in Spain, not in Sweden?
Yeah, exactly. So, and of course, where my parents-in-law were members were Las Brisas, so it wasn't the easiest course to play.
To get started on.
Yeah.
Beautiful golf course, though. Okay, so hole number 3, the question on this hole is, other sports, other activities, is there anything you've played in the past or anything that you're particularly good at?
Well, I was a pretty good bowler, but most of all I think I've enjoyed teaching. So I've been a sailing instructor. Right now in the summers in Sweden, I'm a motorcycle instructor at racetracks.
Oh, okay, very good. Very good. What's the similarities between what you're doing to say the bowling and golf?
Oh, it's an individual sport. It makes you can't do anything about what your opponent is doing. You just have to play your best and see if it's good enough.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's very much the same as golf.
Yeah.
Very good. So on hole number 4, the question is, what do you enjoy most about golf, and what's your aspirations with the game?
Fun. You can always improve, even though it's frustrating sometimes as well.
Yeah, it can be very frustrating.
My aspirations, actually, to have fun.
Yeah.
Meet new people, socialize, have fun.
That's kind of the essence of, when you think about it, that is the essence of golf. It's a very social game. You play individually, but however, it's a social gathering of people, and I think a lot of people tend to forget that. And it's quite an important philosophy to have, is to make sure you're having fun all the time, and and be nice to your fellow partner.
And I also think that a lot of people have goals like, I want to have this or that handicap. My goal is to hit good golf shots. And if I can hit good golf shots, I'll probably have a low handicap.
Take one step at a time, one shot at a time is what you always hear on the TV, isn't it?
Yeah.
One shot at a time, and then add it all up at the end. That's a good philosophy for people to have. Yeah, very good. Question number 5 is a very important one. What do you feel is the most important aspects of being captain?
There are several aspects, but I would say, as we talked about, being an ambassador for the club, welcoming new or old new players, making them feel welcome, both in the clubhouse, on the course, and to persuade them that golf is fun.
Yeah.
I mean, because sometimes, and this can be a tough course.
Yeah.
But you can still have fun even though you're not playing that well.
I think, like you said, your second point there was that you and I, we've played golf probably all of our lives, or most of the majority of our lives, but a lot of people are just making their very first steps into the game, and they need that kind of warm welcome, that helping hand to get them involved. And like as a captain, that's part of the responsibility of getting people involved and feeling welcome into a golf club.
Exactly.
Yeah, very important. Very good. So we're up on green number 6. It's time for question number 6. The best golf course you've ever played?
That's a tough question. I've played quite a few, but I must say that the most exciting golf course was TPC Sawgrass in Florida.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people would give their right arm and their left arm to play that one. That's a very good golf course.
Just
to clarify, that's the one with the island green where they play the Players Championship every spring.
And which is also home of the PGA Tour.
Home of the PGA Tour.
So you come there, you walk into you see all these signed photos of new and old pros.
Right.
And the facilities are, well, amazing. Amazing.
I bet. Yeah. Second to none. And any close runner-up?
Actually, since Lucas, our son, lived in Florida, I've played so many fantastic courses there, so it's hard to say. And then there are also some beautiful courses here in Costa del Golf.
Yeah.
It's hard to.
All right, so Sawgrass has it. Good looking shot. Hole number 7, it's time for some self-reflection.
Ouch.
The strengths and weaknesses in your own golf game.
Starting with weaknesses.
Start with your weaknesses.
I'd say my long game.
Your long game?
Yeah. I don't hit the ball
Big
consistently.
strong man like you should be hitting it miles.
And I don't. But instead, my strength is short game.
Yeah, I'd definitely say that as well, seeing you play.
Yeah,
Very good chipper.
Give me 100 yards to the flag, and it's most of the time it's pretty close.
You ask any professional, that's where the game's won and lost.
Yeah, it is actually.
And putting, you're not bad putter either.
No.
Putting's tidy.
Yeah.
But I must say your chipping, I've seen you play. I've played with you a few times, and your chipping is very, very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's what gives
Thank you.
That's what gives you your single figure handicap.
Yeah.
Definitely. So 2 balls on the green, but before we go putt, question number 8, the best round of golf you've ever had, part 1.
Part 1.
Part 2, have you ever had a hole in one? Answer the second one first if you want to. It's going to be faster.
No, never had a hole.
No hole-in-ones.
No.
Okay, so no hole-in-ones. He's in waiting for the
Yes.
hole-in-ones.
Yes.
You never know; it could be around the corner, especially when you're playing 9 par 3s on the golf course.
Yeah.
So, and part number 1 was best round of golf ever.
3 over par. 3 over par.
Good standard.
Yeah. Done it a couple of times, but that's the best I've ever done.
Right.
But one thing that is worth mentioning, actually, I started one round and I had 5 over par in my first 3 holes, which is not pretty good. But I ended up with the last 9 on 3 under par, which means I actually went a bit better than my handicap. And it just shows that you
give
never
up.
know.
No, you don't know.
No.
Do you? You don't know.
No.
It's amazing how this game just, you turn a corner and you think after 2 holes you might as well just throw the clubs away and give up for the day, and then you don't know what's around the corner. Interestingly enough, I was watching it's Masters Week here is April, and we were watching the thing about Tiger Woods the other night, and that round, that first tournament which he won in 1997. People don't realise he broke all the records. He broke all the records, set some low score, and won by furthest, and all sorts of things. And he completely dominated that whole tournament. But what people don't realise was that he was 4 over par after 9 holes. He was playing awful for the first 9 holes. All the hype and everything they were talking about him being the next wonder kid, and he went out 4 over par for the first 9 holes, and then he just flicked a switch, and I think it was Faldo who said didn't see him for dust for the next 12 years. You just don't know what's going to happen around. You don't know what's happening on the next hole. So
and then also when you go out and play a round of golf, I mean, I must admit I can play like a single-digit handicapper one day. The next day I go out and I play as an 18-20 handicapper, and I have no idea why that is.
No.
I have no idea.
very famous guy said it's like a box of chocolates.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get. And last but not least, your favourite hole at La Resina Golf Club?
Must be number 5. You cannot be short, you cannot be long. If you go left, yeah, it's a challenging hole.
It's also handicap number 1
Yes,
for a reason.
it could have been number 1, but it's, for me, if I play in a competition or a tournament, I actually play it as a par 4, and if I'm lucky, I can chip in 1 putt.
Yeah, it's kind of a 3.5 hole, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is actually.
So, the jury's decision, number 5.
Yes, absolutely.
Panoramico, number 5.
Thanks for a great game.
I think you beat me. Thank you very much for this afternoon. Thanks for the round, very, very enjoyable. I hope we got to know Peter a little bit better for those of you who don't know him, and we wish him all the best for the rest of the year with his captaincy to 2025. Okay, any last words?
No, I must just say that I'm happy with being the captain. I'm proud of being the captain, and most of all, I've met so many of you, having fun with you. And as I said earlier on, golf is supposed to be fun. Yeah. And I know that I've brought some maybe innovative or crazy kinds of competitions.
Yeah. Zimbabwe Stapleford string competitions, what else there is.
But I think actually the response I've gotten so far is everybody thinks it's fun. And you're not so concentrated on performing.
Yeah. Keep it light-hearted, keep it fun.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Okay, I think we're definitely going to toast to that. Let's keep it fun.
Yeah.
All the best, 2025.
Thank you.
See you all here soon.